What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another video, and it is Microsoft Flight Simulator. We have a flight we are going to take, and we are flying in Europe. If you have been following up on the episodes, you know very well that we have been flying. We got our license from South Africa, and today we are flying the Diamond aircraft. The skies are a bit gray. Don't worry about that, but we are going to have a very safe flight. This plane is one of the best in the business at the moment. Our license is still small, so we can fly small aircrafts like this. But I think it's going to be a very good flight, right? So we are going to go ahead and remove these, the chocks. We shall remove the engine covers. And then we shall remove the pilot cover, and also remove this cover, which is the static port cover, so that we are ready to set off. The sky is gray, but you know, I think it is definitely going to be a good airport, a good flight for us today.
Hey Cap, Andy here. Thanks for stepping up for this ferry flight. This newly overhauled DA-62 needs to get to Ajacina. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back. He is already waiting for it. His name's Mr. Goran Saraga. Don't take risks. See you.
Alright guys, we are going to be flying this D68, and it is going to be a very good flight. As you can see, it is a small aircraft and it has a lot of technology going on here. I've not yet done a lot of research about everything, but we shall request taxi.
Polar Ground Diamond Niner Alpha, Lima Delta Bravo with Romeo, request taxi for takeoff north departure.
Diamond Niner Alpha Lima Delta Bravo taxi to and hold short of runway 27 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 120. 0 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 27 using taxiway Alpha Diamond Lima Delta Bravo.
We shall start our taxi. I think this is where we are going. I cannot see really clearly, but I think you get the picture. We shall taxi all the way to this side and then hold. But this is the outside of the plane. It is a very small aircraft. I think it has a lot of technology. It is beautiful. But as you can see, we are going to be flying this aircraft. We shall go slow. I don't want to overspeed. Yeah, as you can see, the game is in early stages. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2025. Yeah, I passed the speed, right? We shall try to slow it down. But those are simple mistakes that can be made. As you can see, we are going to try and stop at the start of the runway before we take off. Right now we are in Italy. That's where we are flying. Yeah, we are in the parts of Italy right here. Wow, the weather is gray. It's ugly. very cold, I think.
Polar Tower Diamond 9er Alpha. Lima Delta Bravo ready for departure to the north.
We are ready
runway
for
27.
departure, so we are going to be departing.
Diamond 9er Alpha, Lima Delta Bravo QNH 10, one tree departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
We are going to go slow. Acknowledge.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 Diamond, Lima Delta Bravo.
So this is the runway we are taking off from. I think we shall start giving it some power. And then I'll start pulling back on the throttle so that we can start flying. Yeah, that was a bad takeoff, but yeah, we are flying right now. We shall retract the landing gear and try to go to an altitude of 700 feet. So this is out of the plane.
Diamond Lima Delta Bravo, continue for north departure. Diamond Lima Delta Bravo, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Yeah, that was a mistake. But we have to fly back to our original path. I don't know why they let us fly like this. We should have gone straight.
Diamond Lima Delta Bravo, acknowledge last transmission.
I don't know why I can't acknowledge. I think it's a glitch in the game that we cannot acknowledge, but we are going to try. I cannot acknowledge right there. It's a glitch right now because I'm trying to press
Diamond Lima Delta Bravo, did you hear my last transmission?
I heard you, but there is a glitch in the game. I don't know why I can't. I'm trying to press the controls so that I acknowledge, but I just can't. I think I'm going to try and
Diamond Lima Delta Bravo, did you copy?
yeah, I did, but I just can't. That's a bummer. We are going to try and go back. We are going to fly this manually, but I'm going to try and put it in autopilot.
Engaging autopilot.
Then we are going to try and you know, study this. Yeah, the plane is going to try to take us back to the flight path, right? I think so. Because we've engaged autopilot and it is going to try to take us back to the flight path. But when you look outside, it is snow. It's a lot of snow that you can see outside. Then we are going to try and study all these. Flight direction or navigation mode off, approach mode off, altitude hold mode, vertical speed mode, nose push, nose up. Okay. The volume is good enough. So this is all these are the buttons that we need, but I don't know. We are flying at an airspeed of 163. Right there we are at altitude of 22,200 something, right? And so let me first see if our flight plan was sent. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think you guys get the picture. This is what pilots do. Fuel weight, and we are just delivering this flight, so we don't have any passengers on. The plane is in flight mode right now. At what altitude are we supposed to be flying? Takeoff weight, maximum total weight, empty weight. Okay, that is the weight. I want to see what altitude we are supposed to be flying at. This is fuel options. Okay, I think we are good. We must be good, I think, right? Right now we are cruising at an altitude of almost 3,000, which is nice. I'm going to switch this other monitor on. Yeah, we shall have a map here. We have a map right here. We cannot speak to ATC right now. I don't know why, but I think it's a glitch in the game. Must be a glitch somehow. When you go outside of the plane, these are the views you get. I think it is beautiful, right? I think it is gorgeous. You can see a lot of snow, a lot of settlements, right? But this is how we are going right now. We have to deliver this plane. I made a mistake of pulling the gear out at the beginning, but we have finally settled in the clouds. I hope the throttle is not full blast. Let me go back into the And I see the speed is not full. At least that's good. That's wonderful. The weather is grey, but I think we shall get there safe and nice. This is one of my favorite planes to fly because apart from the Cessna, this is also one of my favorite to fly because it is smooth. It is quite smooth, right? And it has a lot of technology, a lot of screens that you can watch and control. We can also continue to learn about all these buttons. Left pump, left pedal adjust, right fuel pump, battery, avionics, pilot heater. Am I too cold? I could switch this on, the heater. I think we should. But also we have here something like this is the door lock. Some things we are just learning, but most of the work is right here. Landing gear. This is the joystick. Course setting. We must be in the right direction, right? We are still on our flight path, but we have to. You see, you left test. You see, you right test. Okay. Cover. Maximum descending. Nav volume. Nav frequency. Heading knob. Why is it going this side? Okay, let me try this way. Okay, let us take it back to 0. I did call for that. I hope the plane settles down. But we are cruising at an altitude of 4,900. Let me approach mode, nose up. I think we are flying too high. Altitude select. We could be flying, we could be going too high. Let me first go out of this plane. Okay, we are flying normal, not too high, but the clouds are just too many. We are flying above the clouds. It's not too high because also the maps on the map show me the same thing. But we are learning and we keep on progressing. Flight path, flight plan. Okay, let us see the plan. Okay, we are still on the right path, right? Which is really good. These screens run direct to procedures, menu, clear, enter. I think we are doing good. We are doing amazing, probably. Cruise altitude 100. Okay. So far, so good. We are cruising at an altitude of 6,000 right now. But this is the aircraft we are flying over. I think we should start considering, because we are almost there. We should start considering flying this bird on our own. We should disengage autopilot. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but they were the clouds. So I'm going to try and disengage autopilot and try to fly this thing by myself, because we are almost landing. We are almost here. It is a beautiful flight. I hope it is going to be wonderful. I hope we shall have a wonderful landing. We don't have too much speed right now. It's normal. And we are just cruising in the clouds. It's a solo flight. What a day to be flying. We should start losing some altitude, I'm thinking. Right? But right here we are in the clouds. And I disengaged autopilot because I'm now flying the plane myself. I see the airport right here, but I don't know where the plane is actually taking me. Okay, we are still a bit distant. We still have some time to go. Oh, so. Look at what I was doing to myself. We still have some time to go, right? So let me put us back to the plan. We shall start our descent in front there. It is always best to follow your flight plan. Otherwise you will mess up. I don't know why I feel like we should be starting our descent right now. We should be able to land quite nicely. If you can look closely, we should have the airport somewhere soon, right down here. The runway is a bit sketchy, but we should be able to land, I think. I think we shall not be able to talk to ATC, so we can take this off immediately. Yeah, but I think what they require us to do is to go around a little bit. We shall start cutting the speed, and then when we center ourselves, we shall put our flaps on. Careful. I'm going to try and go in carefully. Yeah, that's all I have to do, man. There is a lot of snow right here. I might not be able to see the runway, but we shall try to do our best. I'm just going to go back carefully. Oh, I see what they did. But I'm just going to do this. I've seen what they did, but I'm just going to go straight forward. I think the runway is around here. I could be passing above it. So I'm going to go straight and come back into the runway. That was what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to go back straight and then come. But either way, we are going to land this, even if it's not the flight path that we were meant to take. So let us try and go straight. Then we shall come back into our airport. Right now we are 2,300 feet above sea level. Yeah, I have to come back to that gate right there. So let me try and be creative with this. I'm going to try and be very, very creative. So I just have to come back straight into our path. So I have to go this way and make an aggressive left turn. Man, flying an aeroplane has a lot of logistics around it. It has a lot of... So let me try an aggressive left turn right here and see. And see what we are going to do. Since I'm alone in the plane, you know, it won't be very hard for me. Okay, now okay, I see where we have to land. The runway is filled with a lot of snow. Our runway is filled with plenty of snow, but we shall try to land our plane safely. We have to center you really well. Oh, I hope we make it, man. I really hope we do make it. Because I feel like I hope we make it. Shall we make it? Oh my God. No, we've not made it. Come on, bro. What a beautiful view this is. We are going to try and land into the airport. Hopefully we shall make it. Yep. But we are just delivering this aircraft to its rightful owner. And hopefully we shall be there safe. This is the aircraft we are trying to deliver to the rightful owner. And I hope our landing will be able to coordinate with how well we've flown this plane. We are arriving. Hope everything will fall in place for us. I don't want to stall. I do not want to stall, but I hope. I hope the speed is quite. We are coming in a bit hot, but I hope this is fine. It's quite an aggressive turn. I don't see the gates. Oh, they are right here. Oh, bro. It was quite aggressive, the turn we made. But I hope we can make it to the runway. Our flaps are up. Oh my goodness. Let us try and